Hello, hello. Welcome to another weekly ramble. So, lately I have been just recovering from fantasy for the past 2 weeks. Um, Fantasy was probably the peak of my RuneScape skilling career so far, where I did my biggest weeks and did the most hunter that I ever did in a week, so that was pretty fun. But now I'm starting to sort of settle back down into much slower pace, but still gradual, like steady pace, I guess. I don't know. It's like, oh, that's interesting. Those are the chin tags. That's weird. I guess RuneLight is a bit buggy with these NPC tags. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Let's just take a look at the week, I guess. So this is what I have for right now. It's not very impressive, just about a 60 week, but not too bad either, I think. My zoning is a bit low because sometimes I'm just a bit lazy. Can't be fucked to put myself back in zone if I disconnect at work or something. But that's not very important. Been doing a lot of agi, as you can see. 1 mil week. Not terrible, I guess, but especially since I'm getting magic XP, which I very desperately need for Hunter. The Hunter XP though is not very good. 6.4 mil. Trying to make that go up. Trying to do like at least 7 or 8, but I I haven't been very consistent, especially not last week. I was feeling a little bit sick, so I pretty much slept all weekend, and that really hurts the gains for people who work full time during the week. But this week I think I did a bit better, so hopefully the weeks will start looking more impressive from now on. Hunter is currently at 166 mil, just about to hit 167 actually, 20k off. Um, I think I will be done by the end of August, which is going to be pretty pretty insane for me, honestly. I did think about when I would finish the skill, and I did make like a lot of theories and stuff like that, but I really was able to finish at the end of summer, which is at the start of summer what I was kind of going for. So I'm glad that's looking very viable at this point. Basically, if I just stick to 6 mil weeks, I think I'll get it at least by the end of August, or at latest, I guess. So yeah, basically like a month and a half at most. Hopefully, I'll try to make it a bit faster and make it like a month, but we'll see on that. I'm getting sort of not really burnt or tired, just sort of, I guess tired is the right word. I haven't had that much motivation since fantasy ended, and I've kind of just been letting myself fall on both the HP and Hunter XP. Um, I'm still logging in every day and training Hunter, well, most days. There was one day last week where I did not log in and train. Well, I did log in, but I just did already the whole time. I need to try to avoid those days. But I'm just trying to, basically get myself to chins as quickly as possible. Get myself set up with some kind of entertainment. Usually it's a lot of anime these days. Sometimes I watch some Netflix shows, but I'm starting to think I'll go through a lot of anime. And if that fails, then I guess I'll just chill out, listen to some music. There's also been a lot of like old cartoon streams on YouTube that I've been listening on. That's been pretty convenient for passing time. But yeah, I'm starting to experiment a lot more with the entertainment on the side and just try to keep it different and interesting. I think as long as I keep up my current pace and don't get completely burnt out, I will finish just fine. I'm trying to avoid just getting burnt out of the game because I think the biggest way to do that is to just constantly push yourself too hard and make yourself always strive for the biggest week possible. And sometimes you just need to let yourself recover, especially like after something like fantasy, where I did sleep very little and I went quite hard. I'm pretty happy with like my results there, but it's just not very worth it if I'm suddenly on a 20 week after the 90 week. I'm just trying to avoid that, and I've been doing that, so I guess I'm pretty okay with that. So yeah, sorry if this ramble is kind of all over the place. I haven't really written anything down to talk about. Just sort of going through my head and trying to think of what to say. Recently, I guess not recently, in the past week or two, I've decided to stop going for Hunter 6 hour. I just realized that I really don't like doing it, and it's really not that important. Like, yeah, it'd be cool for me to take back rank 3 Hunter 6 hour again, but I made a really, I think I made a really solid attempt at it when it first got taken away from me, and I was 20k XP off beating that, which is really nothing, but it is 20k XP lower, so I'm still rank 4. And I guess I'll be rank 4 for pretty much ever if I leave it. And don't decide to do another 6 hour before 200 mil hunter. I think at this rate I'm probably not going to bother. It's just not something I'm interested in. And the moment I get interrupted, it's really bad because that already kind of ruins my chances at even PBing, so it's very tight. The things that I can do with that 6 hour. Very RNG, which is not something that I really enjoy for records. I probably would have more motivation if it was something like fishing or mining. But yeah, that's just a little update on that. I think, I'm not really sure, but I think I might craft a little bit at some point. I think I want to wait until after Hunter because I don't want to do anything else besides like Zone, RD, and Hunter for the rest of 200 mil Hunter. But I think after that I will ease up the Black D hide I have bought, which is not very many. It's like 9k dragon leather. I'll craft those, and I guess I won't have to alch them because I'll be done with Hunter at that point, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do that instead of RD or something, so that I can at least alch the D hides for magic. But yeah, my magic XP has been going up, or going to, yeah, I guess going up. I was thinking of like the XP remaining, but yeah, it's been going up pretty slowly because all I'm doing is just alching whenever I do RD, and I don't do a ton of RD. Like 1 mil week is not that much really. But I'm trying to alch whenever I do RD because getting even another magic level is super beneficial at Shins. Like, it makes such a huge difference. It can be pretty RNG whenever you get attacked by a singles team, because if they constantly splash on you, you'll use almost no food. But if you get frozen a ton, you'll use pretty much all your food. So it will make a huge difference. And I had like, I had an occasion where last week I got attacked by a singles team. And I was like, after 25 wilderness, I just received no I didn't get a freeze on me for the entire like whole thing. So I was able to just run from 25 wilderness to the Zamorak mage, and that was pretty fun because I used 2 brews against the whole team. And then yesterday there was an occasion where I was getting frozen a ton by this team, pretty max team, and I used all my restores, which is like really scary because my prayer dropped as well. That was actually pretty bad. And I had 3 doses of a brew left, so I was pretty fucked. I was not close to Zambi Mage either. Yeah, but I managed to make it out somehow. I teleported out. I guess the TB ran out. So that was pretty lucky, but I think what I'm gonna do now is just bring an extra brew now. then try to get better at prey switching, because I used to not prey switch at all when I got attacked by a singles team. I used to just camp melee prey because I didn't really think about it too much, but yeah, if the focus is just constantly barraging or ranging you, I should probably switch prayers to that and keep an eye on the focus. So I think if I do that, I will take a lot less damage throughout the fight, but I'm still learning. I was never very good at PvP situations, so I am still trying to get better on that. But yeah, that was basically been my experience with teams. Higher magic would be really nice. 99 would be really nice. I don't know, I'm so tempted to just try to rush it somehow, but I I know I probably shouldn't. Like, I'm tempted to go down to Apatol and just barrage the monkeys and stuff. Although I really hated it when I was doing it that 1 week during fantasy, the off week for the devils, because my EHP sucked. Obviously, 0 EHP an hour is not very fun to get, but I don't know. I just see the 220k XP left. I'm like, oh, I could get that in less than an hour if I went to the Monkey Madness 2 tunnels. But I'll probably won't, I think. I don't know. I'm still not sure if it's like worth it for me. I should probably make a decision soon, because I think at the rate I'm going, I probably will not be 99 magic before 2 Emerald Hunter, which is, I guess, not the worst thing in the world, as long as I don't die. But a lot higher magic would definitely keep me from getting frozen a lot more, and that's super beneficial, like I mentioned, for tanking singles teams. I've been talking for a while, actually, like 12 minutes, and not really sure what else to say, so I'm gonna end the video here. Thanks for watching, and I'll try to put out another video this week, or I guess next week. But yeah, no promises.